The year was 2002. A young woman named Hana, eager to explore the vibrant city of Tokyo, checked into the Hotel Sekai. The hotel, a towering structure amidst bustling streets, had an air of quiet elegance. Hana, charmed by its traditional architecture and serene ambiance, felt a sense of anticipation. Her room on the 10th floor overlooked a tranquil garden, a stark contrast to the city's frenzy. As she unpacked, a sense of peace settled over her, unaware of the unsettling events that awaited. The first day passed without incident. Hana immersed herself in the city's sights and sounds, returning to the hotel with a heart full of joy. But as the night deepened, a subtle unease began to creep in. Faint noises like whispers and rustling drifted from the hallway. They were faint, easily dismissed as the sounds of a bustling hotel. Yet a seed of doubt had been planted. The second night, the noises intensified. Whispers seemed to emanate from the room next door. Hana, now genuinely concerned, pressed her ear against the wall. The whispers were clearer now, hushed tones in a language she couldn't decipher. Curiosity warred with fear. She considered calling the front desk, but hesitated, not wanting to appear foolish. Instead, she ventured into the hallway. The air felt heavy, the silence broken only by the distant hum of the city. She stood outside the door next to hers, listening intently. The whispers had stopped. It was as if whoever or whatever was in there knew she was listening. Heart-pounding, Hana decided to inform the hotel staff. She approached the front desk, relaying her experience with a mix of apprehension and embarrassment. The elderly clerk listened patiently, his face etched with a mixture of concern and something else. Resignation? He checked his records, a perplexed look crossing his features. "Ma'am," he said slowly, "that room has been vacant for the past week." A chill ran down Hana's spine. The room had been unoccupied? Then who or what had she been hearing? The clerk, sensing her distress, offered to have security check the room. Hana, though unconvinced it would yield anything, reluctantly agreed. They stood outside the door, the silence amplifying her fear. The security guard, a burly man, knocked tentatively. No answer. He produced a key card, and with a click, the door swung open, revealing a darkened room. The room was indeed empty. Beds neatly made, no luggage, no sign of occupancy. The air felt stale, untouched. Relief washed over Hana, followed by a wave of confusion. Had she imagined it all? The security guard, after a cursory inspection, shrugged apologetically. "Nothing here, ma'am," he mumbled. Just as they were about to leave, Hana noticed something on the floor. It was a small, intricately carved wooden doll, lying abandoned in the middle of the room. It looked ancient, its painted features faded with time. As Hana bent down to pick it up, the security guard gasped. He pointed to a monitor displaying grainy footage from the hallway camera. "There!" he exclaimed. "Last night, outside your room." Hana's blood ran cold. The footage showed a shadowy figure, barely discernible, pausing outside her door. It was there for a fleeting moment, then vanished into thin air. Shaken to her core, Hana insisted on being moved to another room. The hotel staff, their initial skepticism replaced with concern, readily agreed. They assigned her a room on a higher floor, far from the vacant room that had become a source of terror. Hana tried to rationalize the events of the past few days. Perhaps it was a prank by the staff, a bizarre initiation for new employees. Or maybe she was simply tired, her senses heightened by the unfamiliarity of her surroundings. But deep down, a chilling certainty took root. Something wasn't right in that hotel. The whispers, the shadowy figure on the security footage, the inexplicable doll. She couldn't shake the feeling that she had stumbled upon something ancient and malevolent, something that lurked in the shadows of the otherwise modern hotel. Sleep that night was fitful, punctuated by nightmares of shadowy figures and hushed whispers. The next morning, Hana checked out of the Hotel Sekai, eager to put the unsettling experience behind her. She left the wooden doll behind, unable to bear the thought of keeping it. As she hailed a taxi, she glanced back at the imposing structure of the hotel. The sun glinted off its windows, giving it an almost cheerful appearance, a stark contrast to the darkness she had experienced within. Hana never returned to the Hotel Sekai, but the memory of that trip, the unexplained events, the lingering fear, remained etched in her memory. Years later, she would still find herself wondering about the whispers in the night, the shadowy figure, and the chilling truth that lay hidden within the walls of the Hotel Sekai.